phones are hacked. I've been everywhere. I know I don't expect you to do anything. I mean, you could go through, see if you know anything about how it works, but um, I uh, I haven't been getting my emails at all. Like no emails, no texts, and um, I've been everywhere. I've been to I even went to the FBI, and there's nothing that they could do. And I've been to T-Mobile, and I was just wondering if maybe I figured I would stop by and see if there's any chance that anybody has any suggestions as far as the possibilities of, you know, nothing, huh? Strangest thing. I mean, yeah, and I just okay. And there's no. I know the Sixth Street station has a detective where you could talk to a detective, but you don't have that here, right? Yeah. Okay. So okay, good enough. And then this the what the do you know if the West Side? You don't. Do you know anything about the West Side stations? No. Okay. I'll go visit. I'll go visit the West Side tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. I'll be quick. Okay, first off, I know you guys don't do anything about this. I brought it anyways. I think that both of my phones, actually, I'm sure that both of my phones are being hacked, and probably by the same people. But I've been everywhere, and I know you don't do anything about it, and that's not the main reason I'm here. I'm here because of that, but it's mainly because a little over a month ago, I came in and I spoke with some people about something, and I'm going to cover that in a second. But I was able to, I went to T-Mobile, 'cause like I said, I went everywhere to try to see if people could tell, but nobody could do anything. I think I'm going to have to wipe my phones out or something, and try to start over. So I'll take care of it. I'll get it all taken care of. But I did get a phone. I was able to retrieve my messages because I'm not getting my. This is why I'm thinking I'm hacked. I think somebody can also is able to go through my phone and do like remote stuff, like work on my phone. Well, what is I'm not getting any of my emails. I'm not getting my texts on both phones. That's really like out there, okay? And so I was able to retrieve my messages on one of my phones because I'm on my parents' phone. And I did get a call from here because I called here, I wanted to talk to somebody, and I got a message that somebody called, I played the message. Somebody called from here just telling me to call back or come into the station. And that was it. So I'm here, but I was wondering if I could set up maybe an appointment to speak with a detective about something. Is that possible? Mhm. I have to admit, okay, because this is something that I wouldn't know exactly how to report it because it's an ongoing thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, no, this isn't on the hacking. This is what I think the people that I've been reporting. This is like a 20-year thing. I really need to come in and speak with a detective about this. At some point, I wouldn't know exactly how to go online. I've been trying to talk. I live downtown, and I've been at the Sixth Street station. I've been trying to talk to them, and they're telling me to go online. But this is something that I used to call 911, and this is the main reason I'm here. You ready for this? So I'll skip the detective thing. I'll talk to them about it soon. Is that I happen to be very suspicious of a place right here on Sepulveda and Palms Boulevard. The address is 11101 Palms Boulevard, and I've been suspicious. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's apartment 201 at 11101 Palms Boulevard. Actually, let me get my ID out. So this is a favor that it's just a little bit of a favor that I'm going to be asking you. It's quite different, that's for sure. You won't be getting too many ask people coming in asking you to do something like this. But is it okay if I talk while you're typing? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well, this is the thing is I've been calling the property manager, and now because it's around we spoke a decade ago, and when I asked him because the manager prior to that, because I was suspicious when I lived there, and I wanted to go through the apartment above somehow, just a 1 minute walkthrough, so they could prove to me that what I believe is in there is not. It's just that simple. Because I called 911 there, they wouldn't go in because they needed probable cause and to get a warrant. So I figured maybe if they could just prove to me it's what I think isn't in there, then I could just stop trying to prove it is, right? So they wouldn't, and I talked to the manager there, and he told, and I asked him, I was going to move away. I moved back to Florida to be with my family, and I asked him though, if it ever becomes vacant, just because I mean maybe what I think is up there, maybe it could be like somebody put remains in the walls or something. But I don't know. But I was hearing this. Okay, so the thing is that when I talked to Jim Dwayne, the manager prior to this one, who this one says that he had passed on, and but he had told me the one prior told me when I called him and asked him when it becomes vacant, when these people move out, and it becomes vacant, can you contact me and I'll fly back into town, whatever I have to do to quiet my mind. I'll fly back and he promised me he would take me through, right? Well, When I called there a decade ago, and it was the new manager who told me that this one, that one had passed away. So when I asked him if he could take me through, that it looked like I flew back out here on my vacation, and it looked like there might be new people because there were different cars in their spot in the garage. And I told him about you. And I said, can you just set up something while I'm in town to walk me through? And he said, how do I know if I take you through there and you see there's nothing in there that you're not going to still believe that there's something in there? And I said, now not a very smart thing to say. That's irrational. If I agree that there's nothing in there, there's nothing in there. Well, I called him recently and I told him we'll put it, make a contract, that I won't ever bother him again if he takes me through right now. It's quite a long story. So here's the thing that I was wondering if you could do, and I'll fill you in if you want to hear more. But I'll get through this real quick. And what my plan is tonight is I want to go ahead and go over there right now to the apartment and kindly ask them, the people there, if they would mind. It's more than curious. It's quite a long story. It's like I even wrote to the president recently on this. Yes. Well, I used to live there. Okay. Uh, they can, but here's the thing: is that I mean, it's legal for me to go ask them, right? If they can not right now, if they can set something up for me next week. Okay. Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, here's the thing. You're going to laugh. This is why I want to talk. I want to talk in private too. I gain peace of mind, but peace of mind is what I gain. I need to. It could, if I'm right, if I'm correct, if I'm correct about what's in there, it definitely will change the world. And I know it sounds crazy, but if you knew what I have, what I am experiencing, what I experienced there, you would want to just you would wonder why for all these years that nobody would just want to quiet my mind even forever. Okay. Okay, here's the thing. Just all I want to do, exactly. I want to get right to the point. Is that I just for my own protection, I want to give you my information that if for any reason they happen to be dangerous, and I'm not paranoid, but if I don't call you back tonight, or if I come up missing, here's my I want to take my this is where I live now. If for any reason my name's Robert Lefferts, if I come up missing, that would be at least the first place to investigate because they might be dangerous, right? I don't want them to hurt me, right? So I'm afraid to go over there without letting the police know that I'm going. No, I really need to just ask them personally if they can set up a time like next week, kindly, just so I can move on with my life. Because this way, see, I believe there are kidnapped victims alive there. Okay, that's what I believe. That's all. That's just a story. I believe that there are kidnapped victims inside that unit in a room built within a room that's reinforced, and that these are very evil people. And I believe I know this. And I know some people involved. Some names they're witches. They do witchcraft. They're satanic. Okay, there's a room within a room built in that apartment, and it really is. None right now, but I do believe this is going on, and I need to. If it has to be proven to me before I can be quiet that it's not in there. I believe this. Okay, and nothing's going to stop me until I prove it. Okay, this is what I believe, and I do understand. I do. I just want you to know that if you can take my information, so if I come up missing, no, okay. Okay, but well, I'll at least my family will. I'll call them and let them know. Okay, fine. Okay. I mean, I'm friendly, so I mean, I'm just trying to get one thing done for the. It really will save the world if you really think about it. I know you're busy. I know. Well.